And here we go again. Welcome back. Just wanted to show you another quick example on how to use do-while loops to show one of the ways that I like using them a lot is for menus, for driving programs through menu selection. But I also wanted to talk briefly about this concept here. You'll see loops that are done with while true in them. So you'll see loops along the lines of this with their good old braces. If you're doing this, in my way of thinking, you're doing something horribly wrong, with the rare exception of things like embedded systems or real-time systems that are always going to be processing. So your loop is it never really stops, it just keeps going. But in our code, in most code that you write, the concept of doing a do while true and then having something in the middle of the loop break you out means either you're doing some very strange logic or you got some very complex logic that you couldn't figure out how to do it otherwise. It's kind of weak coding. Don't do this. Always have some condition with which you're stopping with. Most problems say, do this as long as blank is true. Do this until you get to this condition. Do this for this many kinds of things. And that tells me that you don't need this. You put the ending condition here inside your loop. But in this case, we're going to do a quick little program that's going to have a menu to it. The first one's going to be radius of a circle. Guess what? Yep, circle. And then we'll do the same thing. Actually, we want the area of a circle. We want the area of a square. That would be option 2. And option 3 is to quit. Yep, quit. So this gives us a quick little menu. So there's a quick little menu. And you can see in a do while loop, this kind of makes sense because I need to do this. And then at the end of this, my decision to end is going to be based upon the quit. So if your choice that you choose if the choice that you choose is 3, while choice is not equal to quit. So as long as you haven't said quit, keep running this code, keep running this program. So this is a real quick way of doing things with menus that are to me a very native way of thinking about how to run a do while loop. And of course, just to show you that all of this stuff really comes into play, we're inside a loop. We want to be able to calculate the area of a circle of a square. The default pattern we've been using now is a switch. So we switch on your choice. And then we have our cases that go into that. And we have our 3 possible choices. So here we want to calculate the area of a circle. So the area of a circle, I believe, is pi r squared. So it's going to be pi times so that gives us the area of our circle. And if you recall, we have to put in the break, otherwise it doesn't run very well. And then There's that. And if you're quitting, you're quitting. And then, of course, with the default, we have to tell you that you're not doing it right. So there it is. There's your whole program using a lot of the stuff we've been playing with in the past. So we have our constants to declare the menu choices. So case 1, 2, or 3. In reality now, we need to change this to say this is our circle. This is our square. This is our quit. So did you choose a circle? There's the circle code. Did you choose a square? There's a square code. Did you choose to quit? We'll give you a message you're quitting. If you didn't choose correctly, there it is. So we have now shown in one little program constants, constant for pi, radius. We didn't use area, so we're just going to blow that out. Choices, there's a do while loop that says as long as you haven't said quit, keep it giving you the choice to choose whether you want a circle or a square. And there's a switch. So we're starting to combine all the chunks of code we've been playing with for the last several lectures into one program. There's testing with not equals and logical operators. And this should run, barring nothing bad. So let's do a circle. Our radius is 2. So the area of a circle is 12.5664. Let's do 3 or 2, just to say I want a square. Length times width, 10, 10. There's 100. Ah, I know what I forgot. I forgot my brakes. You guys didn't tell me. Brake. There we go. That fixes the broken code. So now we can see that if we come down here and we choose choice 3, it quits. Well, still running the old code. So you can see that in the case of this, if I just hit 3, I quit and I'm safe. So the do while for menus and functioning through a menu set works really, really nicely. And then you get a chance to just pop out and stop. This is another example of how to do code. This is another post-test loop using do whiles. And I hope you've had a good day. Enjoy the code. Keep coding.